Hello Virgo, and welcome to your reading. I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross with the Silver Witchcraft Tarot, and I'm going to clarify it with the Tarot Illuminati deck. So these two beauties. I'm going to start shuffling your cards, and for those who are new, I'm kind of new too. This is just my second set of readings on YouTube, even though I've been reading tarot for 5 years or something like that. So, and I don't do private readings for now, but if you should like my content, all support is very appreciated. Just hit a like, or it's nice to read comments, so I know who I'm reading for. If you would like to support me further, there is a donation link too in the bottom. No, sorry, in the description box. And what else? Yes, there's usually a song that comes to mind in the readings, while I do the readings, and so I always put like a song title in the description box for each reading. So, so far so good. We have the first layer of cards out. We have the moon here of the major arcanas. I think the moon is the only major arcana. So someone going through some inner work. We have earth and fire energies. I think all all the elements are on the table. So it's kind of a gray day here actually. Sorry, I just need to pick up the card. I'm sitting here in Gothenburg, and after I've done your reading, I'm gonna take a walk. I normally do them really early in the morning, but today, because I am moving, I started the day by packing some boxes and trying to plan for that a little. Did I say the right sign? This is a reading for Virgo. This is a reading for Virgo. Making a mistake. Whoops. I'm just gonna... I did Sagittarius yesterday, so perhaps I said wrong. I don't know. That one was there. These ones are here. Good. Sorry about that. Some fears. I will probably, till next time, I will probably try another kind of spread or method to do things. I'm still like trying to find trying to find my way, and also if there is like a special kind of reading you would like to see on YouTube, because there are a lot of love readings out there, and if love comes up in my reading, I'm gonna read about love, because that's often on our mind. But are there any other kinds of readings like you're missing? I have one idea to do like messages from passed over animal loved ones. That's just one idea. Well, anyhow, I'm gonna stop talking about other things, and here is your reading. The cards are on the table. For the situation, we have a Knight of Wands with a High Priestess in the reversed. So the Knight of Wands, there is someone offering a fiery adventure. Someone is bringing the fire, but we have the High Priestess in the reversed. So I think your intuition is telling you no in this case. We're gonna keep moving and see if we can find out why that is so. What's crossing the main situation for Virgo, we have the Queen of Chalices, like the Queen of Cups, and the Ten of Wands in the reversed. So I think that the reason your intuition is saying no is because I think it would be emotionally draining, because this is a queen who's all about emotions. Ten of Wands is it's burnout, it's being totally worn out, and here in the reverse, I think perhaps you have been. I think you are protecting your energy, because the Knight of Wands, it might be a lovely experience, but he's not gonna, probably not gonna stay around as a king would, or some of the other knights. It's a lovely experience, but I think that's an experience you're saying no to at the moment. And the foundation for this situation is King of Wands and the Empress. So this is also like yeah, as I said, the foundation. And we have the King of Wands here. This is another male fire sign card, of course. And we have the Empress. So this is a bit, the King of Wands is a bit more evolved, and the Empress is the Queen of all queens. She's embodying all the elements. And I think what I'm feeling here is that there has been a situation in your life before with someone who you wanted to, I think you wanted to the foundation of this situation. There's something to do with a mother too. Okay, this is actually what I'm getting more. For some of you, it's like there's someone else you want to, that's kind of you keeping a fire lit for that person. I can't find the right expression. And you want to marry that person. But for others of you, that the reason this knight hasn't got much to offer, and why the Empress is out, is because, sorry, I'm just gonna turn them. There is a controlling mother figure of some sort in the equation. This king is not like, it's not like the Knight of Wands giving the fire. He's controlling it and he's containing it. But he doesn't seem to give it at the moment, and I think because there is a mother figure in the way. Let's see where this goes. In the past we had the Ace of Pentacles clarified with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So there was an offer, but it wasn't it offered like something it's like you got a person or a situation appeared to you, but it wasn't the whole deal, because it wasn't the mental part of it, or how can I say this? It's like someone is being there in the flesh, but not with his or her mind, kind of. Or there's like an offer that lacks integrity somehow. An offer that lacks integrity in the past. And for the potential future, we have Five of Pentacles, which is kind of being poor and or not being included. It's not an it's like where the give and taking is, you're not you're a bit, it's like an outcast energy perhaps. And here it's illustrated by the two women, and normally it's like a poor woman outside a church, but in other ways that women have been excluded has been since the kind of patriarchy, and the church got a very dominant role in society and in the world, where the females were subordinated, and if a woman wants to be an equal to a man, she was, or just be knowledgeable or be free, she was often made an outcast instead. And that's what I'm feeling with this particular Five of Pentacles card. And we have the Alchemist in the reverse, so which is the Magician. And alchemy is of course also ancient knowledge, about making metals into gold, and speeding up the process is one of the alchemist's goal. But let me see if I can try to see how it relates to potential for the future. So what I'm feeling like is actually that no matter if someone is trying to control you, because the alchemist or the magician can be about making things like his or her way, but to me what I'm feeling with this card in combination with the outcasted women, I feel like no matter if you become excluded, you will not let yourself be controlled, and you are rather staying here on your own. And more certain for the future is for what is to come. We have the Knight of Swords here. So it's a knight riding on an eagle or a big bird with a book during his arm and a sword in his left hand actually. So it's something about knowledge and fighting for truth. And we also have the Age of Wands, so it's like someone is here in the past we had the Ace of Swords in the reversed. We actually have 3 aces so far, and we have had 2 aces in the past position, an Ace of Pentacles in the upright and an Ace of Swords in the reversed. So it was something that lacked integrity. But here it's like the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords is a bit, well, it's a similar energy to me at least. And clarify with the Ace of Wands. So there's a lot of, it's like rising up to the occasion or standing up for what's right. And there's a lot of passion behind this too, because we have the Wands energy. And this is you in this situation. We have the Princess of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So we had this is the second time the Ten of Wands comes out. It was in the what was crossing the situation in the beginning. So it's definitely something to do with you. And I think you have been, as I said in the beginning, you are protective of your energy. You don't want an endeavor with someone who would just come in for a good time, because that's not where you are at. Because you need you have been through something with someone else, I think, quite recently, the last year or so, and you are still worn out. And it's not the other person's fault per se, it was an experience, and for some reason you don't have much energy for endeavors with other people, I feel like. And to clarify the Ten of Wands, we have the Princess of Pentacles. So this is still a good thing, because you are Princess of Pentacles is like putting one foot in front of the other, but not taking unnecessarily big steps. It's like still being a bit careful with your energy. You're not offering a lot to anyone, but I feel like well, you are in a good place, but still protective, which is good. Other people in the equation, we had an extra card popping out, so I took it. Page of Pentacles, the Moon, Six of Pentacles. So other people in the equation, we have a Page of Pentacles, which is the same card as the Princess of Pentacles actually in the other deck, and the Moon. So there's also someone what I'm feeling like, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is about giving and receiving, and the Moon. The Moon is in the center, and it's the only major arcana card. So we can see here that this Page of Pentacles is kind of busy giving to herself, him or herself. She's eating grapes. Someone, a small goblin here or something, is trying to pick a flower. She's standing on his flower and not caring. So it's a bit self-absorbed picture. And here is again like giving and receiving, but this person he's a bit above the other two. Like he's the one with the riches and they are receiving. I can't see what these people are giving to him. So I think this is a person who is not used to giving a lot. I think this person is used to getting and to putting him or herself first. But he needs to figure this out, because that's also, the Hanged Man could be here. I feel like, but it's not. It's like you're not allowed to move forward until you have gone within and thought properly about why this is. But since I'm not, I am a bit uncertain on what the combination is trying to tell me, so I'm gonna take an Isis Oracle card to see what the other person or people are about. Perhaps because you've had this burnout, and perhaps you are feeling like other people need to just get it, that they can't just take from you even though you're very generous. But please explain this. The Moon, Six of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Temple of Carnelian. It's time to trust in your own boldness and courage, taking risks that feel true to your heart and engaging in practices that make you feel truly and genuinely alive, embodied, and more of yourself, even if not always comfortable, are going to help you to live the life you were born to live. Taking risks that feels true to your heart. I think other people in your surrounding are trying to give you a spiritual lesson about like following your doing things that you like to do and not being so concerned about taking care of others. I think you're perceiving your surrounding as selfish, and they are probably selfish, perhaps a bit too selfish from your point of view, probably from my point of view too. But they are here to teach you a lesson so that you can try this being a bit more selfish. So and perhaps mirror this to your surrounding, that if you're just thinking about following your heart and enjoying each moment, no matter what the cost is for me, I'm gonna do the same to you. That's what I'm getting anyway. And for the hopes and fears, we have the Queen of Wands and the Sun, so a lot of fire energies. And now we have a couple, the Queen and King of Wands and the Sun. I think hopes and fears is like you really want this passion in your life. You want to be this. I think you need to become like a bit more fiery, and I don't know, to stand in to stand in the center, be this person that well, you don't take crap from anyone because you are on fire, sort of. But I think, and you want this kind of passionate experience, and with the Sun card here, I think you want your soul to come out and shine and play and let your inner child have the time of your life. But I think that the fear in this situation is that you're gonna get burned, well, because of all the fire, right? And you have been Ten of Wands card, there is like a warning for burnout, but you perhaps gotta figure out a way to live passionately without giving away giving away of your fire to like keep that fire, like keep the fire burning for yourself, kind of. For the most likely outcome, we have a beautiful Page of Swords, a young woman with a book above her hand, so she's like, she's being given a book here by a small fairy, it looks like, and she's holding the sword, so she's like, you're giving the truth in somehow, and this is really beautiful. We have the Fool energy coming out as well, so I can see that this longing for your soul to come out and play, and to feel young and curious again, and to kind of heal from the burnout. This coming out in the most likely outcome, I feel it's very positive. Most likely outcome for September, that is. And to clarify it further, we have your own energy to like finish up the tarot with the Hermit. This what I said about finding the light, finding your soul, and keep the fire burning for yourself. Virgo, this is your card. The Hermit is your card, and I think what the universe is trying to tell you here is like, you're gonna find it. Perhaps you need to do what I guess a Virgo does to regain energy for a while, be by yourself, and be this hermit for a little, and figure out your next step, and you will soon find the courage and energy to go on another adventure alone for now, it looks like, actually, but it looks beautiful. I'm gonna take a clarifier for the ending, to clarify for the most likely outcome for Virgo, or like a last oracle card, perhaps an oracle card for Virgo for the most likely outcome. Most likely outcome for Virgo, I don't know, too many. Most likely outcome for Virgo, it's this one. It says, you're being initiated into the magic of conjuring, so as to have power to affect lower vibrational forces through your own will and spoken word. You are guided to use this powerful gift with compassion and discernment, with mercy and non-judgment. You can then manage any toxicity in your life swiftly and with great effect. So perhaps this is what this card was trying to tell us. Like an additional oracle for this Page of Swords. You were receiving some sort of gift here that had to do with communication. This could be about well, you don't have to become like a wizard or a witch and start conjuring things, but if that is your thing, this is something that will strengthen you. But always use compassion and discernment, and remember, always use like white magic, because anything else will just backfire with bad karma, and it will not rise you up to any higher vibrations. And it says here you have the power to affect lower vibrational forces, so stay in the light, and if this is not your thing, I think prayers, something about spoken words, yeah, I think pray for yourself and people in your surrounding, because when we pray we also put into words what we are wishing for, and we are sending the intention to ourselves and also putting it out there for our guides to hear us. So, alright, my dear Virgos, thank you so much for watching, and please take really good care if you have been suffering a bit from burnout. I have several times, so I know what it's like, and it's really good to just take a step back and strengthen yourself with rest and good food and exercise in well, a normal level of exercise that is suitable for you. Anyhow, I'm not a physician, it's just my experience. But take really good care, and I hope we meet again. Alright, bye Virgo.